Imagine showing up for Trinidad Carnival, your outfits are on point, you're super excited, and then you get to your Airbnb only to realize the host is ghosting you, there's no AC, and you're sharing bathrooms with strangers. Let's not let this happen to you. If you're planning to go to Trinidad for Carnival, in this video, we are going to talk about 5 things that you absolutely should ask your Airbnb host before you book that accommodation. But first, here at Face Candy Studio, we are all about beauty, confidence, femininity, and Carnival. We are a woman-owned brand built by women for women who want to look absolutely tasty. So if that is you, click the subscribe button and come and join the fun, because confident women are always more fun to be around. So you have been looking for a place to stay for Trinidad Carnival and you are considering staying in an Airbnb. I am all for that because it is a beautiful mix between high luxury like the hotels or staying by your auntie's place down in Arima. But you want to make sure that you are in an accommodation that not only does it look like the pictures online, but it makes you feel safe and Instagram photo ready. So let's break down the 5 questions that you should be asking your Airbnb host before you book it. Number 1, is the Airbnb close to all the Carnival activities? You do not want to book your Airbnb far from where all the fetes are taking place, where the mass bands are located, where you have to pick up your costume. You want to be in a location where it is close to everything, so your commute from one place to the next is very easy, it's quick, and it's accessible. Some locations may look good online. You see the beautiful views, the nice accommodation, the nice linens, but then when you show up, you realize that it is further than where you actually like to be. Some places, central Trinidad, you don't necessarily want to be down in central Trinidad because it is a little ways from where all the festivities are happening north. And the second thing that you want to ask, will there be other guests staying at this location? Some Airbnb host an entire guest house building, but you want to know, will you have a private space for yourself that includes a kitchenette, a bathroom, so you and your guests can share together? Or will it be kind of like dorm room style where you have a room, but you're sharing a kitchen with other strangers, you're sharing a bathroom with other guests that are not part of your party? You want to know these details so that you can plan accordingly. There are different options that are available in Trinidad, which include an entire apartment for you and your guests to stay together and enjoy the space privately. Or there are others that kind of are like a boutique stay where you have a room, everybody has a room, and then you share a bathroom, you share the kitchenette, and you share outside amenities with other parties that are not necessarily traveling with you. So depending on which one you will book, you want to know ahead of time so you can plan accordingly and adjust or choose something else if you would prefer a different style of accommodation. The third thing that you want to ask is this Airbnb close to other amenities? Remember, you are staying in an Airbnb. You're staying in a guest house in the Caribbean. So you want to know, are other amenities close by? Is there a grocery store close by? Are there local bars? Are there restaurants close by? Because unlike a hotel, you're not going to have these things in your Airbnb location. So you want to know, will you be able to walk to a local store to get some bottled water? Would you be able to go to a bar close by? Is it well lit so that you are comfortable walking around? You want to know these things so that when you are in your Airbnb, you could plan accordingly. When the sun is up, you know that you could go and grab some food to bring back to your location, or you can go out and grab a bite to eat. And it's not as difficult to travel far to get something as basic as water. The fourth thing you definitely want to ask is, how safe is this location? Now, asking it specifically like that may not be advisable because, unfortunately, everybody is trying to make a dollar and everybody is trying to promote their location. So for them, they may consider their neighborhood safe, right? But you want to ask questions like, are there cameras on the premises? What are the forms of security that you have? Is it a lockbox? Are there codes? What are the different measures that are available to ensure that you and your guests are safe while you are visiting at this specific location? Another thing that you may want to ask is there a lockbox in the premises so you could keep valuable stuff in there? Again, you don't want to ask it specifically like that, but it's better safe than sorry, because if you are someone who wants to make sure that all your valuables are safe and protected, and this is important to you, then you want to ask this question. And if they have one, then you're more likely to book. But if it doesn't, but this is important, you may want to forego on this property, even though it's pretty online, and go ahead and book somewhere else. The fifth and last thing that I strongly urge you to ask before booking your Airbnb is there transportation readily available? We know being in the Caribbean, transportation may not be as accessible as walking down the block, but you want to know, is it easy to find a location? Is it easy to walk to a stop where the taxis can pick you up and take you where you have to go? You want to ask if drivers have trouble finding the location on Carnival Day, because while you are there for Trinidad Carnival, you also will be going back and forth between feds, between the mass bands, and local amenities, so that you can have a comfortable stay. And you want to ensure that transportation is not going to be your Achilles heel while you are in Trinidad. So you want to ask, is the Airbnb in a location that is easily accessible by transportation? A bonus tip to ask your Airbnb is if they could send more pictures and or even videos. Most Airbnb hosts are open to sending you whatever it is that you need in order to ensure that you would have a comfortable stay and you will feel comfortable booking with that Airbnb. So if you also want to get an idea of what it looks, just to ensure that the space looks like what it is online, ask your Airbnb host for some updated pictures and some updated videos so that you are not caught off guard once you arrive and it looks exactly as you've seen online. So there you have it. 5 things that I suggest you ask your Airbnb host before booking the accommodation. Planning Carnival takes a lot, but your Airbnb should give you peace of mind and not stress. Use these 5 questions and you will be good to go. Like this video if you found it valuable and feel more prepared for booking your Airbnb when going to Trinidad Carnival. Subscribe for more carnival planning tips, beauty inspiration, and carnival ready looks. And as always, stay beautiful.